Alrighty. Um, well, we had a great day yesterday. We're looking to do the same today. I'm gonna start my Discord stream. Alrighty. Um, so today, first thing I'm mainly looking at, if we zoom out, all right, looks a little messy like this. I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. All right, so this is the 4 hour chart. You can see we've got like those new day opening gaps that we've kind of bounced off of. What's this right here? Not sure what I have here. I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of that. But the more we zoom in, I mean, you can see this like kind of breached this low from September 25th. And then we started making our way up, but we're inside of this big daily fair value gap and we're rejecting. It's still not breaching the highs. Okay, and what I see that really gets me interested the most is going to be the equal lows we have at 20,119. So if I zoom in even more, it's going to be this level right here. I want to see us go take out that level. We keep zooming in. We'll see what I'm talking about. So we've got really, really pretty equal lows right there. That's mainly what I'm going to be looking at. And we'll just see if there's an entry. I think up here, we've got more relative equal lows. So we should expect to, possibly take that out. We could run these equal lows without doing anything before, since we've got jolts in a second. Relative equal highs, I'm sorry. And this looks intriguing as well. Right here. Yeah, I'll fix that up. Okay. All right, we just opened. Can see we've kind of got relative equal lows here that we're sweeping as well. What a huge wick. I mean, we could honestly, that right there could run straight to these lows. I don't like taking trades this early off the open though. It's usually always something something to catch you lacking. They're gonna move it up and then dump it, or move it down and then pump it. So gotta be careful. There it goes. So I mean, first obvious thing I'm seeing, I'm gonna mark out this fair value gap. All right, so we came into that 1 minute fair value gap and dumped. Wondering, there it is. We got it on this screen now. So we came into the FVG, took out that low. Very possible it's gonna go all the way to these relative equal lows. I don't want it off the open, and there's an inverse. Wow, there it is. Oh my god, I should have taken it. It's all good. But we are in an inverse fair value gap now, so oh man, nah, those yeah, those equal lows look so freaking clean. All right, we're bouncing off of the new day opening gap for September 29th. Now, there's no reason to be. I mean, like, I'm not worried about missing a trade, as beautiful as that move was, um, because we are having news right now. So there's always gonna be a move to be had. Like after all the smoke clears, there's no reason to chase. All right, and then we've got the equal lows right below. I don't know. We might. Damn. So we're inside of like a 15-minute fair value gap, but we've got those equal lows below. It looks like it wants to just go take them out. Um, but I just want to see how we act in here, just to be careful, and we'll see what we can find. I think it's pretty obvious what it wants to do. Shish. I'm deleting this. All right. We're inversing the 15-minute. Looks like it wants to run those equal lows. That's such a, I mean, sometimes you can't catch it, you know what I mean? Like I saw this, I said it was a setup, but I didn't feel confident. And the main reason why is just off the open, everything moves too fast. Wouldn't have been worth it for me. Okay. Um, uh, I really think we're gonna run this 2119. So you can take an entry on the next fair value gap. To the downside, let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna bounce right here. I'll tell you that. There's nothing to look at to say this is where it wants to bounce. I'm looking. We do have like the smallest 4-hour fair value gap down here. Work that out. Okay, I don't know if it's even in the. Wow, we ran the equal lows already. That's a bummer. And that's the high of 4-hour fair value gap I just found right here. Dude. Oh man. This whole move might just happen without us. We called out those equal lows first thing in the morning. The next thing I would be interested in seeing, I mean, would just be like, what's the reaction over here? And do we want to actually come back into that opening fair value gap? Might just not be that type of day at all, but we've got a weekly fair value gap at 19,956. So I think maybe today could be the day we get that delivery. Crazy. Yeah, no way I'm taking it long today. This is crazy. It's just because that weekly fair value gap is, there's still plenty of room. So I'm just wondering if we can get an entry or if it's just gonna leave us behind again. I mean, the 15-minute, it looks like those memes where they're like, where they have the candle come off the screen and just dump. Insane. All right, this September 19th new day opening gap got a huge reaction the last couple times. So definitely something to keep in mind. Just looking to see where the draw on liquidity might be. I mean, I think it's got to be that weekly fair value gap. I'm just wondering if there's any chance that we make our way back up at any point, because this move is pretty crazy. We're starting to accumulate right above this new day opening gap for September 19th. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make any suggestion about what to do here, but last time we hit this, we got a, 2 or 300 point move. So we'll see. I mean, it looks like it's tempting to reverse. Nothing confirmed for me yet. I'm gonna take a stab at longs on that new day opening gap for September 19th. Gonna take a stab and see if we want to run back up this drop. And give it a 20-point stop. All right. Okay. Um, we're leaving equal lows here on the 1 minute, right above this September 19th new day opening gap. All right. We just breached the new day opening gap. Okay, and I took a stab at longs here, so we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna stop out immediately if we close below. All right, I stopped out. I don't like it. Bummer, but all good. All good. Yeah, we're going after that dude, I mean, this doesn't look like it's gonna stop, so just wish there was like a cleaner entry. All right, now we're starting to act like we want to balance out this fair value gap. I don't know if that's gonna be the reaction. I would rather see us kind of use this area as resistance. Okay, I'm trying shorts right here. Draw this out real quick. So I want to see us make it all the way down here. Okay. All right, we are in this. It's looking pretty good. Want to see a little bit further of a push down right here below this September 22nd new day opening gap. And we'll go ahead and show you guys the trade. Let me switch up my capture. use this one to annotate. Hey, y'all not supposed to see my balance. It's all good. I'm getting used to this streaming thing, man. It's new for me. Okay. All right, so we are in shorts right now. I've got some levels to take partials, so you guys can see where I've got that right now. I'm gonna be looking at all the time frames to see what we can see, just to figure out if this is gonna hit. I think it looks really good. I mean, we got extremely bearish open. And this weekly fair value gap, I outlined in my weekly outlook that I think we would hit. So I'm just gonna check my weekly charts and make sure everything is accurate. Because obviously, if I'm gonna be taking profit at a level, we need it to be accurate. So, all right, I'm good on that. Let's definitely get that stop above break even. No need to hold this for more time than we need to. All right, I'm gonna take a partial if I can. You know, on our way down right here, we're in the middle of some really significant 4-hour wicks that actually closed above these new day opening gaps. So we're kind of there right now. So I'd like to take a partial on its way down. Hopefully we don't get stopped out, but you know, I'd love to take a partial. It's good to scale out on huge wicks like that, just because of how you know, how much liquidity there could be there. You got to be careful, but let's see. So like this would be the main target. And let's say we put a partial right here. I'm not gonna do two. All right, we're gonna have to figure out what's making that go so slow, because I'm not liking it. All right, we're gonna take a partial right here. Secured some profits. Okay, this is a free trade. We want to see this 4-hour fair value gap get ran. This weekly fair value gap get ran, and then I'm out. Beautiful morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning. All right, who's glad we took a partial? I'm gonna move the stop to right here. All right. Well, sweet. I'm happy with that. Not perfect. I wouldn't be surprised if we still deliver to these lows. Really wouldn't be surprised. And if you look on the 5-minute chart, there's still a big fair value gap open. So I think we could still deliver to those lows. But I had this happen last week. I'm gonna delete this thing. I had this happen last week where there is equal lows, and I didn't scale out a partial. We came into the 50% consequent encroachment, and then it bounced, and I kept trying to short to target the equal lows, and we kept failing until finally in the afternoon we ran and took them out. So I'm not gonna just jump right back in right now. But we did just come into a 5-minute fair value gap. This would be the level. It just I don't like that we balanced out the bearish fair value gap right here, the small 1 minute. I don't like that. We've got another bullish fair value gap here as well. So I mean, yeah, I'm not shorting right now. We just dumped so much too. All right, let's do this. Hang on. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just trying to move the window that I use to trade. Here. Oh no. All right, we got a lot going on. All right, all good. So what's going on is I've got a screen on my right-hand side, and for whatever reason, the mouse moves super slow on it. So I need to keep my trading window on the right monitor. I think it's either because this side is streaming or because I use like a device to be able to use multiple monitors. Like the computer doesn't run with 1, 2, 3 monitors. It works with like 1 or 2. And then you have to use some device to like create a virtual screen and screen share. That's essentially what it's doing. So that's why it takes so long. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's anything worth targeting for like equal highs. But I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not. Nothing sticks out to me yet. Yeah, I'd still love to see that weekly fair value gap get breached. Like there's no doubt about that in my mind. It's just of how are we gonna deliver? Is this the point where we do it? It could be. Like the 5-minute looks pretty bearish. 15 minutes starting to look heavy. But at the same time, if we take out the high of this wick on the next candle, then it would look a whole different story. Well, look, I made my money today. I already got that short. He didn't hit TP, which is frustrating, but something I've always had to work on is, and this is recent, like I wrote it down. One of my character flaws as a trader is like if my TP doesn't get hit or I get stopped out on the way, I will go back in and um try to get another piece of the move because I'm so fixated on that level hitting. And it could happen, but I've made a lot of mistakes that way, and that's not what I want to be on. Okay, we obviously, if there is a setup, look, like if we close below this, like I'm not gonna judge you if you go short. I'm not taking it, but I'm not gonna judge you. And we closed above that fair value gap again. It still looks kind of heavy, but it's like need to exercise caution. Dude, yeah, I mean, we're still accumulating over this new day opening gap. 1 minute closure below would be pretty bearish, but it's not doing that right now. Yep, nope. So if we are gonna start moving back up, I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to the data highs right here. Like data highs can definitely be a draw on liquidity. I'm gonna mark it out. That being said, I really thought the draw on liquidity for the whole week was that weekly fair value gap. So I'd rather see us take that out. That's what I've been looking at the whole week. This candle on the 5 minute looks like it wants to go be the one to do it. But I mean, yeah, there's no telling. And if you look at that 4-hour fair value gap or the weekly fair value gap, there's like multiple relative equal lows. Like it looks like a spot to go. All right, I'm gonna take a. If we get the 1 minute closure below here, I would take a chance on those lows on the shorts again. Nice. Yeah, I'm in. All right, let's do this again. I mean, I felt pretty confident about this draw on liquidity to begin with. So, you know, once we showed that confirmation, I had to take advantage. Let's see. Can I escape? I hate this. Okay. All right, let's look at the trade. Let's look at the trade. Do this all for you guys because screen is super slow. It's hard to manage. So we took out those lows. You see that 1 minute low? You know, sometimes depending on the trade, that's a spot where you could say, look, I want to move it to break even. This is a smaller shot right here. Like it's 50 points actually. Maybe that isn't so small, but yeah, you got to let it breathe a little bit. If we breach this low, I'm definitely moving my stop over break even. Okay, here it comes. Stop above break even. One contract, probably about to make us $1,000. Let's see. Nothing to do here but watch. And honestly, when we get this close, you can really trail that stop. There we go. Awesome. Let's cancel that. Good. All right. Awesome. This was a $2,000 day for me. I mean, I'm not gonna pull up my bank account balance on stream, but this was a huge day. Really good stuff, guys. We took 3 trades, 2 winners. So, if you took any of these, you know, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm excited for the next time we do this. I'll probably stream tomorrow, but it's been such a good week. I might not even trade, guys. So we'll see. Join the Rags to Riches Discord if you want to trade with us more often. And yeah, appreciate y'all watching.